As we approach the highly anticipated second edition of the ChannelOne TV National Swimming Championship at the Boteman Sports Complex on July 13 and 14, ChannelOne News paid a visit to the training base of the Marlins swim team at the Tesano Sports Club. At the first edition of the swimming championship, the Marlins swim team emerged victorious with a total of 63 medals. My colleague Gabby Ofer has more in this report.
The Marlins swim team was established in 2018 by founder Ralph Quay to contribute to the swimming community in Ghana as a gesture of gratitude to the nation. The Marlins have become one of Ghana's most successful swim teams, significantly contributing to the success of Harry Stacey, who is set to represent Ghana at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. The team was founded with a goal of producing world champions for Ghana, a goal they have successfully achieved. At the recently concluded 2024 Meet of Champions at the Boteman Sports Complex, the GH Dolphins overtook last season's winners, the Marlins, by securing 47 gold medals, 35 silver medals, and 22 bronze medals to emerge as champions. Despite this, the Marlins swim team is entering the second edition of the ChannelOne TV National Swimming Championship with great confidence, aiming to retain their title.
The positives are, it's ChannelOne TV, and their reach is very wide. So I think it brings a lot of exposure and coverage to the sports. It brings more eyeballs on the sports, and I think it was the first time last season, and it was extremely competitive. And I think all the others at that time, most swimmers had left the country, but I think seeing how it went, decided to stay and come and compete for this one. It's even more competitive than last year's. So we're really looking forward to it. It will be a fantastic, intense competition.
The only thing is that our numbers have reduced, but we'll still go and give our all. It's definitely good for Marlins. We do what we do with the swimmers' interest at heart. So if what they do here is able to push them to get scholarships for school and all of that, it's wonderful.
The Marlins swim team emerged victorious in the inaugural event at the Belmacamp Sports Complex, securing a total of 63 medals. They excelled in both the boys and girls categories, winning 34 gold, 19 silver, and 10 bronze medals. Two of the best swimmers from last year, Michael Arthur Crabman and Rachel Lai, are confident they can achieve the same level of success this year.
I expect to get the best male swimmer again this year and win the trophy for my team. So I will celebrate and jubilate and everything.
You sound so confident. What's pushing you?
Well, my mom, my coaches, and my friends and family. Yeah.
Apart from that, do you look up to swimmers who are competing for Ghana? So, Abeku Jackson at the African Games, Harry Stacey, Giselle,
yeah, all of them.
Really excited. I'm ready to beat my personal best. That's the goal that I have. Yeah, do better than I did last time.
Isaac Boama, the parent of two swimmers on the Marlins team, told ChannelOne News about his motivation to support his children and encourage them to take up swimming as a sport.
I remember one time one of his coaches called me and said, "Oh, that is our next Abeku." I was confused. At that time, I didn't even know who Abeku was. Then my son also came home the next day. So people say I'm Abeku, I'm the next Abeku. Then I researched into the Ghana. I realized, it's Ghana #1. So it's their motivation. He wants to be a champion, and he sometimes takes his own medals, take a picture of them and say, "Daddy, thank you. Mommy and Daddy, thank you." So I think his motivation is coming from a program like this.
I am at the Tesano Sports Club, and this is the hub for the training hub, of course, for the Marlins. Now, the Marlins are the swim team that topped the maiden edition of the ChannelOne Swimming Championship last year, organized at the Belmacamp with 63 medals. And of course, today, ahead of the weekend's activity, I paid a visit on them to check up on what they have been up to. Remember, they had the Meet of Champions ended not too long, and it was hosted at the Boteman Sports Complex. And today, upon what I saw here, it was a very intense training session ahead of the weekend's activities, which will take place at the Boteman Sports Complex. It's a two-day event starting on Saturday and will end on Sunday. That's 13th and 14th July 2024. Their head coach has spoken at length, and he's mentioned a few things. They've lost some athletes that have left the country to go do other things, but they are very confident that they can replicate what they did at the maiden edition and even do a bit better in terms of the medals they clinched at the maiden edition. Reporting for Channel One News, my name is Gabi Ofe.